Okay. Hi, everyone, and welcome to this week's show, Awaken Your Inner Power show. So today I invite you to join the conversation and open up with any comments that you might have. And we're going to really do a couple of processes today that I'm sure you'll find very, very powerful. And I want to start with a little bit of gratitude today. So I'm just waiting for this to come on live on Facebook and see how we're going. So just as we move into this gratitude, I will bring up everything on my iPad so I can actually see what is going on. But before I do that, I need to turn the sound off. Okay, so when you appreciate what you have appreciates in value. And if you aren't thankful for what you already have, then we will have a hard time ever being happy. So I want to start off today and just ask you all just to, in the comment section, please let me know what things that you are grateful for. So I would love information down. That would be great. So I'm just going to give you a moment while I wait for this to catch up and give you a moment to actually write those comments in. So that would be awesome. And I'm just going to go for a bit of a search while you guys are doing that and go from there. So I'm just having trouble finding that on the events, spiritual events. So give me a moment while I look that up, and that gives you a moment to write down your 10 things. So let me know, as I said, in the comments that what 10 things you are grateful for. So wow, here we go, all onto it and all very, very quick to go through that. So Alicia, hello, and thank you for joining me. Angela, welcome, good morning. Natasha, the volume, is there something wrong with the volume? Let me know if you can't hear me. How's that? Is that all good? Can you hear me now? Thank you for joining me. Let me know. Grateful for. Didn't hear. Kim, welcome. Hello, Penny. Welcome. Antoinette, hello and welcome. Yes, if you can let me know what you write 10 things down that you're grateful for. We're going to do some processes today, and I really want that to move through as we go today. So if you could do that, that would be amazing. So let me know if you can hear me well enough. As I said, I'm just going to go back on here and see what I can sort out. So let me know what is happening for you guys. This is just not just on my iPad. Sorry, guys. So just looking for that to come up. There we go. Okay, so can you hear me? Is everything okay, or I'm not sure what's happening. Okay, let me know if there's a problem with the sound. We may have to go out and pop back in. So, Kim, you didn't hear me properly. I just, we're going to do a couple of processes today, but I also wanted you to, when you appreciate what you have actually appreciates in value. And if you're not thankful for what you already have, we will ever have a hard time ever actually being happy. So in this moment, no matter what's going on for you, write down 10 things. Let me know 10 things that you're grateful for in this moment. That would be fantastic. So hi, Rachel. Welcome. Penny, Kim, Antoinette. Penny's back again. Natasha. Good to have you all here. And thank you for joining me. Yes, we can. You fixed it. Perfect. Thank you, Natasha, for letting me know. Yes, it's right on midday, Penny. Good morning, afternoon, or even good evening, wherever you are in the world. Hello to all in the room. Yes, hello to everyone. So, yeah, just let me know those things that you're grateful for. That would be great. And, you know, now that we've got all this up and running and everything's perfect, have a question for you. Have you ever felt disconnected or stuck or feel a lack of mindfulness with who you are? And more importantly, where you feel and believe that your life is today. So I want to have a look at that. And, you know, this is what one of the processes are today. So, you know, I invite you all to join me on that process and see how you are going and work through this together. If you are feeling stuck or overwhelmed, or even is it overwhelm or is it fear, is it loneliness perhaps that you're feeling, you know, do you know where that comes from? Do you know what is causing it and what action you feel is possible to take to improve that situation? Do you feel that something might be laying a little bit dormant within you that you wish to pursue? So when you access your power presence, either through practicing a meditation, doing affirmations, or doing your mirror work, power is the abundant, constant, ever renewable, soul-based energy. And learning how to generate and direct that correctly in order to have a more powerful intuition, a greater health, more creativity if you're in business for yourself, and a greater passion, then prosperity and peace is key. We all have this within ourselves. It's a matter of just opening up and allowing it to come through and being able to use that effectively. I'd love you to pick up something for me, please, Penny. Let me know a little bit more about what that is, Penny. I don't do medium work and I'm not a psychic. What I do is I can answer some questions for you if you're a little bit more specific around what you're looking for. I can certainly help you to look at where you can go or what actions perhaps that you can take in order for that to come through. So I invite you to make your comments and ask questions below as we go through today's show. So the power of presence also enables you to attract or manifest what you want in life and honor your higher self. Hey, Rachel, how are you? Thank you for joining us. So this is the process, if that's okay. Can everyone just drop a yes in the comments if you're happy to go through this process with you, and, you know, just helps you to move past some of those people who perhaps might be limiting you at the moment. So just if you can pop a yes in the comments, that would be fantastic. I'll just have a sip of water while I'm waiting. Okay, so if everyone's ready, just, oh, here we go. Penny, your daughter, family and friends. Antoinette, sounds good, my end, moving out of a bad situation. Yes, Natasha. I'll come back to that, Penny. I just want to do this process. This actually might help you. Hi, Jeanette. Is it Jeanette? Thank you for joining us. Gail, welcome, welcome. You're actually content on that. Is great. That's great news. You hit the nail on the head with the stuck. Thanks, Penny. Thankful for love, family, experience, wisdom, strength, my home support. Perfect. That's great, Angela. Thanks for sharing that. Moving out of it, yeah, DV situation. I can certainly relate to that. Penny, many years ago, I was in the same situation. It's a very challenging time, and I certainly do understand that it's not always easy to move out of that situation, and there's a lot of fear around that. So I'm going to do this process that will help. I'm happy to go into that a little bit further with you as to how you can tap into perhaps helping you to move through that. So yes, let's go on with this process. Joanne, welcome. Thank you. Kaz, hi. Thanks for joining me this morning. So, all right, so if everyone just sits very comfortably and just taking a nice deep breath and closing your eyes to do that, and just breathing in all the air and the energy that you can, that's all good, and all the positivity that you can find, to breathe in nice and deeply, and then slowly let that breath out. And I want you to think about sitting down by the sea on the white glistening sand and hearing the waves rolling in. And with each breath, you feel more and more relaxed. To the left of you, there is a cluster of rocks, and the waves are crashing up against them. Breathing in, and then slowly releasing that breath. Next, I want you to think about those people through your life who have not always been supportive of you. I want you to picture them all in your mind's eye. And as you picture them in your mind, I want you to think about who they are and what they've held you back in, and how they've not supported you. And as you take a deep breath in and a deep breath out, and then as you look to the right, you can see all the beautiful ocean. The waves are coming in. It's just a normal, beautiful summer's day. And as you're looking out to the right, I want you to pick up a handful of sand and just hold the sand in your hand. Each grain of sand represents one of the people that you have in your mind at the moment. One of those people that have held you back and not supported you in the past to where you really feel that they should have. And take a deep breath in with that thought, and breathing out and looking back to the center, so you're in the middle between the lovely glistening ocean and the rocks on the left-hand side. Breathing in nice deep breaths and taking in so much positivity. And as you breathe out this time, I want you to blow the grains of sand away into the ocean, over to the left where all the rocks are. And know that every breath that blows out, each person on that is a grain of that sand who you have imagined in your mind, and they are being blown out to the sea. As we let go of the people and know that the ocean will take them way out to sea, and Mother Nature will keep them out there, blowing the last of them away. Nice and heavy breath out, blowing them as far away as you can, and breathing in so much positivity with the next breath in, where this creates only enough room for you to allow positive people into your life, and you will transform, leaving all those people and experiences behind you, and only creating positive, supportive, energized people, allowing them only into your life from here on in. Because now that you've released those people who haven't been supportive, are now out of your life, there is room to actually look and open up and bring those positive people. And as you bring them in, you're awakening your inner power, because they're going to support you and see how powerful you are within. We hold the power within, we hold the answers within, and we will always look within for the guidance from our protection angels, our guiding light, and we will embrace the inner power that we possess from deep within and allow the high energy of others to unfold. It's time for us to bring our life together in the shape that we deserve. It's time to let the naysayers go once and for all. It's time to see the light, feel the light, and take the light in through your crown chakra. And as we receive the light, we receive all that is standing deep rooted into the soil of the earth. And as we create our never-ending stream of positive, supportive, and abundant people into our life. And breathing in nice and deeply all those positive energies that are coming into your life. They're already in your circle. You're just waiting to receive them. And blowing out that breath right to the end of each breath. Breathing in again, nice and deep, bringing in all that positive energy that's just waiting to arrive in your life. And a deep breath out. And as you blow out, I just want you to start becoming familiar with your surroundings again as you wiggle your toes and your fingers. And as we bring in our last breath and feeling really familiar with our surroundings now as we come back into the environment, letting go of that breath all the way to the end. All right. Okay, how have we got some comments here? How's everyone feeling? Good for you, Penny. I hope everything works for you. Yeah, absolutely, Kaz. I've been in severe, oh, okay. Painful. It's never easy. No, it's not. Natasha, in laws of accepting my heritage, seeing me not as an Australian, but of my ethnic heritage, ostracized, yeah, eldest son and grandchildren, it hurts. Absolutely, it does. It's so heartbreaking. And, you know, at the end of the day, we are all humans and we are all made up of the same content. You're welcome, Katrina. So, you know, it's really important that we stay true to ourselves. And when you let those people release them from your circles of influence, then you really do have room to open up the opportunity for others to come in. We've also in the past couple of weeks, we've talked about raising our vibration. And I'm not sure how many are on today that, oh, excellent, glad to hear it. Just appears as you say, yeah, it sure does. Yeah, oh dear, okay. I wasn't bringing harm to these people. We were just sending them back out to where they need to go. That's quite a big visualization. Yeah, peace came over, and yeah, absolutely, Angela, absolutely. The last couple of weeks we have talked about the raising your vibration. I'm just going to pop into the comments here that week 1 is a replay of what we did, and week 2 as well, because there's some practices in there that you might find really helpful. This is week 1. I'm just going to put that note in there. So while I'm typing week 1 and done, and week 2 here. So now this may come up with a notice that actually says you can't access it. If you just click on that, it actually just starts to roll. So I'm not sure why it comes up with that message. So please just feel free to have a read through that. As I said, there's a couple of processes in that as well, and you may find them really, really helpful. So again, all your comments that you've been putting in, that's amazing. Hi, Brian, welcome. Welcome to this week's show. Oh, good. I'm glad you enjoyed the raising your vibration cards. That's awesome. Thanks so much for that. So it really is. And, you know, now you've got the link, you can just go back to that anytime you want if you wanted to save that link. So, you know, there's some questions, I guess, that may come up from that process, and I'm more than happy to answer those for you. Meaningful things can happen when you give this moment and the people and the possibilities and emotions here with you your undivided attention. That way you can really tap into that inner power and intuitive side to actually understand who these influences are that may not be supporting you fully or taking things in their own energy for their own purpose. And, you know, I believe very strongly that all relationships come with a win-win situation. And while there's some relationships that come and go, we all know that, you know, the little bit about, you know, people come into your life for a season, a reason, a lesson, or a lifetime, and, you know, so many different variations of that. And I really am very appreciative of all those people that come in, because that actually means that even if it's not for a long time, even if it's been for their own reasons, then, you know, I'm still very grateful, because there's always something to take away from that. Whether those relationships end up good, bad, or indifferent, I think there's a really good reason why they came in. So instead of trying to battle through life, you know, without understanding this or being in the darkness, bring in the light and the power of your inner self to be able to understand all relationships and all kinds of situations that we end up in. Closeness, warmth, security, peace, kindness, and a sense of belonging, true connection, the power of love, gratitude, true forgiveness, and the light of awareness makes it all possible to be able to have all of that. So any questions or any comments that you'd like to put in, you know, share your thoughts. Your mindfulness practices that you do every day would be great. You know, at the end of the day, your vibration is your power, and it's a powerful force. You're meant to use it for the greater good. I've got a quote here: the universe will never take away something that is for our highest and greatest good. So when we lose something, our lives shift for some reason, you know, for the good, it's always for our benefit. It's unwrapping a surprise present from the universe. So listening to that, and, you know, Angela, I think when you got that sense of peace that came over you, is a really positive, you know, intuitive sense that you're picking up, and there'll be more that comes from that. So just be aware of what's going to take place for you around that with you as well. So you know, if you practice the things that I've mentioned, then you'll always be able to begin the awakening process and continue on regardless. So listen to your self-talk, be aware of your habits, be mindful of your energy, and tap into your intuition and feel what may be causing those feelings to be out of balance with you. You know, there's so many things that can be creating that, and underlying old patterns and self-sabotaging habits can actually create a feeling that isn't what you actually think it is. Sometimes that can be, you might think it's fear, but it ends up being actually a sabotage pattern that you've had for so long you don't even realize that you're doing it. So it's ongoing, Jay. Hi, Jay. Welcome. It's ongoing. Yeah, look, it is. And this is all, when you get into this state, there's always things. It doesn't matter. I know myself. There's always ways for me to grow. There's always ways for me to receive different messages from the universe. There's always ways for me to be in touch with who I am, and really understanding what that feeling is that I'm feeling, and connect with it and find out where to redirect it. Sometimes it's not even my energy. It can be the energy of somebody in my conditioning years that just has been with me for so long I didn't even realize. So I still, every day, every week, every month, find things to move forward with and release and let go of, and actually open up to more opportunities. So it is ongoing. It never ever stops. Once you start on this path, it's just so exciting though. Every single day is exciting because you're really looking at what you can achieve. Even though it says I keep working on it, it seems nothing changing, even though it is. Exactly right. Sometimes you may not even see the changes or feel the changes that are going on, Jay. And it's really important to understand that, just tap into your heart and tap into your solar plexus, around your navel energy area, and tap into the energy that's there, and just see what it is that you're really feeling, and try and really understand what that feeling is. Maybe ask a question and then do a meditation around it. That's often very helpful. It can often provide an answer for you. Sometimes the universe, or most times I've found in my experience, that the universe doesn't always dress up these opportunities the way that we expect. One, you have to be really careful of your wording. And two, you have to really look and see what that opportunity is around what you've asked for. So, there's a lot of things that you can experience, and, all of a sudden you'll get a massive shift. If you're seeing that you don't feel like things are changing, and yet that it is, then you're going to really come into your own very quickly. Now, there's another little process that I want to take you through as well. It's and this may help you, Jay, with that, as well as everybody else, of course. And it's all about your journey and where you're at. So just again, get very comfortable, and I want you just to take a couple of really deep breaths in and let them go, and then close your eyes, and we're actually going to go for a walk together. And I really want to share this with you because it's really insightful as to whether or not you've been sabotaging yourself or not, and whether or not you're prepared to take the necessary action that you need to go forward. You're very welcome, Jade. So, again, breathing in, and just close your eyes this time as you breathe right in nice and deep, and then letting it go. And I want you to look ahead, and as you look ahead, you can see a door to the left and there's a door to the right. I want you to open the door on the left-hand side. And as you start to enter the stairwell and go down the stairs one at a time, I want you to look at where you've been in the last 5 years of your life. What does that look like for you? Is it filled with the clutter and pain that you've carried through life for the whole of your life? Is it the one thing that creates your excuses that you find for not doing something in your life? Is it dark and full of lack mentality? Keep going back another 5 years. So you're now back to 10 years. and see what you can see. What is it that you see in this space? Is this the dark place that you always want to spend your life in? Is it the feeling of failure or maybe regret, feeling of pain and anger, or maybe even fear? Do you seriously want to take this life to continue, want this life to continue for the next 5 or 10 years or even 20? Is it what you want to maintain the darkness? Is this truly what you want for the rest of your life? Then it's time to start making the changes, because that's what you're here for. And as you come up the stairs again after leaving that life behind, I want you to now go to the door on the right and look at the opportunities that come through from the right-hand side. As you stroll down the stairs, and you can see how bright and light this area is. It's everything you've ever dreamed of. If you look ahead in 5 years' time and look at how your life could be, what is it that you need to do today to start moving forward in that direction? How can you take action to actually create this life? What can you do to inspire your life to really move forward? Have a look at 10 years down the track, how bright and great everything is. You know, the life you're living is the life you've always dreamed of. It's a life that you want, and you wanted to create that for, you know, so long, but you just haven't been able to. And I just want you to sit there and just feel that emotion, that happiness, the gratitude. I want you to feel the success that you've created yourself. Just breathing in that success and letting the breath out all the way through to the end, and really feel how that makes you feel. Remembering that you have to be happy today to get that happiness down the track. Be happy with what you have now, so that when you get there in 5 or 10 years' time, that this happiness has just traveled with you through the harder times, right through to the great successful times. And as you want to start thinking about coming back and looking at your life and carrying that with you back into the current space, I want you to breathe in nice and deeply, holding on to all that happiness, joy, the gratitude, the success that you're feeling, the emotion of being free, being able to make those choices and letting that breath go all the way to the end. And then breathing in again, nice and deeply, holding on to all that emotional, beautiful feeling of success, and letting that go all the way to the end, feeling your toes and your fingers coming back in the sensation of the moment. And one last deep breath in. And as you let it go, you can open your eyes and come back into the space. And again, I invite you to make any comments during that process, and, you know, work out where you want to go from there. It's an absolutely amazing feeling when you can get through all that. So, you know, it's really great. Anybody who's got any comments, please let me know. If you've got any questions, I'd really, really like to be able to support you on that and answer anything specifically. I'm going to go back to the beginning here. Penny, you were asking if I have anything for you. Do you have any further questions that I can help you with, or be more clear, give you some clarity around? Let me know. Oh, great, Jay. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Yeah, look, and, you know, when I'm doing my work as a coach, I really do a lot of these processes. We go a lot deeper. I don't do it when I'm in a group and particularly when I'm not really able to see how people are responding to that. So, you know, I have to be very careful about how much I put into those processes. But I'm really glad that you enjoyed that, and I'm glad that, you know, it's been hopefully some assistance to you. And, you know, hold on to that feeling and just know that the steps that you need to take can be done really quickly. Jay, are you in business for yourself? Just let me know in that comment. I don't know if Penny's still with us. Penny, if you are, just let me know if any of this has helped and if there's anything I can do to help you. I'd like to know how everyone's feeling. Yeah, great. All right, excellent. And you're in business, Jay, for yourself, or love the process you just did? I'm going to listen again. Fantastic. Yeah. Oh, you're setting up a business. Look, fantastic. You know, I do specialize in helping people really get to through the first 4 years of their business without the overwhelm. I do have a masterclass coming up very soon, so I will put the link into that as well for you, so that you can register for that if you'd like to. I do have limited seats, so it's important that you register. But, you know, and that's all about you know, overcoming the overwhelm, turn the overwhelm into energized action steps for your business, which is really great. And I also have my Awaken Your Inner Power coaching program that I offer, which is really amazing. And a lot of today's session is just a glimpse into how we can work through that better for you. We go into a lot more depth, and we really do open up some areas for you where, you know, I can obviously give you some personal, more personalized answers to your business. So if I should continue with my current work assignment or look for new work. What is it, Akana? What are you doing, Akana, that you're currently not sure of? And maybe if you could let me know what it is that you're discontent with. I'm certainly happy to see what I can do there. What is it that you're looking at maybe leaving for? What's the reason behind that? I'm just going to have a look here for my masterclass link that I can pop in. It's really, really a great way to create the get the clarity to start with. There's a lot of bonuses that I'm giving away with this as well. So, you know, that's all in there. But I am going to just pop the link in there for you, Jay, so you can have a look at that. You know, if I can help you with that, I'd love to be able to offer you that. And here we go. Here is the link for you. If there's anything, if you've got any questions, let me know, because it's really important that as a coach that I am talking to everybody and not getting them into something that doesn't work for them. So I'd really like to be able to, you know, give you every opportunity to ask any questions that you have, so that we can work through that. So that's a masterclass. As I said, the seats are limited. There's a lot of bonuses I offer, you know, a meditation, a free movie manifesting that's valued at $97, plus some time. You know, you'll get a session, a one-on-one session with me as well. and that's valued at nearly $200. So that in itself is $300 worth of value that you're getting just by registering for this masterclass. So if it's something that that you think might be of interest or can assist you getting started in your business, Jay, let me know. And anybody else on the call today who really is interested in being able to move forward in their life. If you're in business and you're feeling a bit overwhelmed and you want to really be able to turn that into some energy that you can utilize in your business, then let me know, because this masterclass is really a masterclass for you. So I created it with people like you in mind, and it's really important that my clients are very satisfied with the information and the process that they go through in that. So it's a new product that has been launched and I'm helping sell it, but it hasn't picked up steam since it is expensive. Is that like a multi-level marketing or an affiliate thing? So the company might withdraw. Do you have any other forms of income, Akana, that might be able to, what happens if this falls over? Where's your form of income? What are you doing apart from this that can help you? I guess there's a lot of questions around that. Happy for you to set up a one-on-one chat. I can do a power call with you. And, that's always something that's really beneficial to try and clarify and get some clarity around that and what direction you want to go in. So happy to do that anytime. So, you can just private message me and we can set up that time. So that's not a problem at all. Also, I've got a friend who's down at Southport, and they've got a holistic space that's up for rent. And it's got 4 therapy rooms, and it's got like a conference area or workshop area. And it's also got a very nice coffee shop area in the front. When I say coffee shop, there's a kitchen with table and chairs, and of course you can turn that into a coffee shop if you wanted to. I've got pictures of that, and there is some other information that might be of interest to you. So if you wanted to have a look at that, please feel free to do that. That is something that is definitely worthwhile looking at. And no, I don't get anything from offering this. I'm just trying to help a friend out. That's what I do. We're all there to support our friends. You're managing a meditation center. Okay, excellent. So you do have some other form of income. That's great. And not sure what's happened. Hopefully, can you all still hear me, and is everything still fine? I just seem to have a glitch on my laptop and I'm not sure what happened. So if there's anything that's gone wrong, let me know. I'd love to know. Maybe I'm up to date with this, I'm not sure. So moving forward from that. So yeah, I mean, it's a space that's rented out to one person, and you can manage you can sublet some of those rooms out if you wanted to, so you can actually create an income from that as well. So, it's really, really a great space. Akana, where's your meditation center? I'd love to know a bit more about that. Excellent. Thank you, Jay, for letting me know. I don't know what happened. It kind of like froze and then went on, so I'm not sure what happened. So yes, if I'd love to know where your meditation center is, Akana. That would be very very good. I can check it out for you. So I've put the information in there, so you have that opportunity to look at that space. It's, as I said, it's got pictures and it's got a little bit of a description from the lady who is my friend, who's given me some thing near New Delhi in India. Okay. Far away from me. So, yeah, as I said, I kind of, feel free to give me, send me a message. We can set up a call and, just have a quick chat about where you want to go with that. Jay, the same with you. If there's anything that you want to know, I'd love to have a chat with you and see if there's some sort of direction I can point you in or give you some information on that. That would be great. Anybody else who has any questions, let me know. My next Awaken Your Inner Power program, which runs for 4 weeks, is also starting up in about 4 weeks' time on the 26th of July. So there is a link for that as well that I'm going to pop in. What you will go through with that program is, and that's all online, guys, so feel free to know that this will be all done via Zoom and it will be recorded. So if you do require that information and you're registered, then you will definitely get a copy of that recording each week. You will explore, discover and transform your current limitations and thresholds. You'll look into current patterns and eliminate them as you shift and create energy to your awakening of your inner power. We're going to look at how to reinvent you and start attracting what you truly deserve in life, and learn how to restore and retain your energy levels, which is so important, and adapt ways of self-care, mindfulness, beliefs, and both limiting and conditioning beliefs, and do a little bit of decoding of your DNA so that you're not carrying these things through the rest of your life. If you're interested in that program, I would really love to have a chat with you. I do have the link here as well. However, I'm really up for a chat about that first to see if that's where you need to be. I'm just going to awaken your inner power coaching. Whoops. So that's there. Please feel free to contact me on my Unique Vibrations page, which is really the best way because Sarah has so much to do. I'm not Sarah, by the way. I know it comes up on the Zoom thing, but my name's Donna, and I am from Unique Vibrations, and I'm going to also just pop that link in because you can message me through this page, and that way you've got direct contact with me. And, it's a lot quicker for me to be able to get in touch with you and organise a time to really go through any questions that you have. So let me know if that's the case, if there's anything I can do for you in regard to that. Also, the Spiritual Events Directory really does offer an opportunity for those in business who want to do this kind of work, run a show every week. And hi, Brian, welcome to this week's show. So it really offers an opportunity to be able to look at how you're able to perhaps get on and do something like this as well. I'm looking at increasing the amount of ability that I have on this show as well. So I'm going to look at some different avenues so that maybe I can help out in a you know, a little bit deeper with not through a psychic or a medium kind of information, but maybe through some card reading or something like that. I'm just looking at how I'm going to be able to incorporate that into this show as well, because I know every week I have people coming on asking me questions. They want me to give them some answers on something. And I'm, you know, as I said, I'm not a psychic, I'm not a medium, so I don't have the ability to tap into that. I can answer questions and offer you some assistance in how you can work within yourself to be able to progress forward. And, you know, I offer processes. I find that that's obviously been really helpful in the last couple of shows as well, so that people are really embracing that and, you know, moving through those processes. And you can go back and listen to these replays as many times as you like, so you truly are able to go through those processes as many times as you wish to. And, you know, that's what I do in my programs as well. We do a lot of processes that are more pertinent to you as a person, particularly if you're doing one-on-one programs with me. There's, you know, when you register for any of my programs or masterclasses or challenges, then there are private Facebook groups that you will become a member of automatically, and that's absolutely going to assist you to move forward as well. So, you know, there's personal private questions and answers that we're going to set up in those groups as well. So, you know, how often that will be, whether it's weekly or fortnightly, I'm not sure. It really, you know, it's a bit of a trial and error at the moment as we work through those. And, you know, they're there for you to benefit you, you know, because we want you to benefit from the privacy of being able to feel safe and, you know, in an environment that is secure. And that's what we're all about. So, you know, I really do hope that these are very helpful to you. And, you know, we look at a lot of different ways to be able to work together, you know, without necessarily being in those coaching programs. So, you know, there's lots of different avenues that are open to you, and I'm more than happy to answer any questions. As I said, send me a private message if you would like some more information on this. I really do look forward to being able to have a chat with any of you and really open up some opportunities for you. The chat is a complimentary chat, so please don't feel like, you know, there's any cost involved there. It's absolutely complimentary, and I'm here because I really want to help as many people as I can. I'm here and I'm about creating a ripple effect, and, you know, that's a membership program I have, but it starts at the very basics, and that's what I'm here to do. So, you know, if there's anything further that I can assist you with, please feel free to ask me. Do I have any more questions coming in last minute before we wrap up this week's show? I'm happy to answer any questions. You know, I'm here every Friday for the Awaken Your Inner Power show, and it's on at 12 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time every week. And don't copy over in comments. Can you copy and paste the link, Jay? Or if you want to message me, I can message it to you. That's not a problem at all. Just let me know which links you're after, and I'm certainly happy to do that. So I know actually on my laptop, they've copied over as a link. So I'm hoping that has worked for you. Let me know if that's an issue though. Won't copy. Okay. Send me a message if you would like, and I'm happy to send the link to you. That's not a problem at all. So I'm happy to do that. Okay, that's, because I've actually got it here as a link. Whoops. Okay, let me just try this for you, Jay. I'm just going to try something else. Okay, try this one. Try that one and see whether that that goes through. That will actually go through as to the coaching program. The other links, what was the other link that I put in? If you want to know more about the shop, the holistic space down the Gold Coast, happy to do that. The masterclass was the other one, wasn't it? Okay, let me just have a look at that. I'll see if I can get that in as a link. Let me know if that last one will allow you to copy it in, Jay, and I'm happy to. Okay, I'm just going to try and do the masterclass as well. Try this one for the masterclass. See whether that copies through. Let me know, Jay, just quickly before we do finalize. Otherwise, no, nothing's working. I'm wondering if it's yours because I can click on it and it actually comes up as a link. So that's a little bit weird. What about, let me try one more thing. Okay, let me go here. Sorry, just bear with me. Okay, what if I just put that link in? Is that working for you? That's just my page that I can do. But failing that, I'm more than happy to send you a message and do it that way as well. Try that, Jay. I've just sent you a message. So see whether or not that works for you. Not to worry, I can go to your page. I just sent you a private message, so maybe that works as a link in the private message for you. I'm not sure. Let me know if it doesn't. Otherwise, definitely it's, you're welcome. Unique vibrations, and you can just click the events tab and it should bring all the different events up for you. So if we have any last questions that I can assist you with, I'd be more than happy to do that for you. Just wait a moment or two to finalize that. The ones you posted today, no, it's happened before. Don't know if it's BC. Yeah, it could be because you're on the live. It might copy over afterwards. Actually, that's a very good point. I'm not super technical, so, you know, that's not something that I would know. But actually, I was on a live the other day and I tried to copy a link too and I couldn't, but I did revisit it afterwards and it worked. So that may actually be what the issue is. I've put it in so many places for you, so hopefully it all works for you. Let me know if you have an issue. You can message me back from the message that I sent you. Actually, that will probably go from, I'm not sure if that'll go from Unique Vibration. Yeah, hopefully Unique Vibrations message, not from the spiritual events one. As I said, don't send messages through on this page because Sarah is super, super busy with everyone else and booking appointments and what have you. So if you do want to get in touch with me, private message me on my Facebook page and, you know, we can certainly organise to have a chat from there. if we have no more questions, then I will be wrapping up. I hope that you've all enjoyed today's show, and I look forward to seeing you next Friday at 12 o'clock, midday, Australian Eastern Standard Time. And remember that you were born to be extraordinary. And why are you settling for ordinary when we know that we can do so much more together? Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's make this the life that you deserve. And I look forward to seeing you on the Awakening Your Inner Power show next Friday at 12 noon. Until then, have a fabulous week, and I will see you all then. Thanks so much, and bye for now. Now I can't end this live for some reason. Now I can't end this. Oh, okay. Let's see what I can do. I'm so sorry. Now I can't end this. I can't end it. So let's see what I can do. I'm so sorry. I can't end it. So this is a little bit funny. I haven't ever had this problem before. So not sure why this is happening. Okay, here we go. All right, I'll see you all next week. I'm so sorry. As I said, Jay, I'm not that technical, so I've worked it all out. I'll see you all next week. Bye for now.